Hey, peace y'all. It's November 5th, so this would be an RPM China Shop update. We moved a bunch of stuff yesterday, thanks to Rich and Chuck, who brought his trailer and his vehicle, hauled the kitty carts and some other stuff, and Rich helped me load up the trailer with all of our stuff, so let's go in and take a look and see what we got. It's looking more like home now. There's go-karts here. The new lawnmower's out of the trailer, obviously. We got all of our new body work for our sprint cart. Got some new body work. I bought this stuff the same time we were at the show last February and bought the carts for the kids. And I bought it because it said $12.50 or $12 a piece. He wanted 25. I told him I'll give you $20. Come to find out, it's more cadet size, right, than the full CIK adult size. So it works good because this is Braden's car. It's got a big dent in it. Yeah, we can probably pop it out, but maybe we'll dress Braden up with the white stuff. And Brooklyn seems to be black, seems to suit her. She's got a little, I don't know. I don't want to mean like evil darkness to her, but she's got that devious darkness to her, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. So it'd probably suit her. She probably wouldn't care if Braden got the white stuff. Yeah, just loaded right up. Cher bought me some cabinets from the Habitat for Humanity store. So I got some new cabinets for in here, which means the old cabinets can go in the back. We're going to save one cabinet for the drill press so we can get all of our vices and cutting tools and all that stuff in there. Snow blowers are going to go. We got a plow for our lawn tractor, so we don't need a snow blower. The two-stroke, it broke a rod. I ended up buying a scrap motor on eBay and piecing it together. It runs, but again, when the snow is wet and heavy, the belt it spins because it's like direct drive with the belt, and it just doesn't work very well. Then we got the big jumbo over here. I bought a new carburetor for it. Instead of cleaning out the old one and messing with it, we brought a brand new carb. Not sure. I don't think we started it before we put it in the storage unit, right? So we didn't get much snow last year. We didn't need a snow blower, really. So we'll get rid of that too. We don't need that either. Plus the old lawnmower that's sitting out in front. We're going to see if we can deal with our buddy Tom, the tree removal guy, and see if we can cut a deal. We give him some stuff. He likes to horse trade, sell things. So yeah, we'll leave it to him for that. We got all kinds of stuff here, 250 parts, CIK stuff. I think the Honda, the dirt bike CR Honda engine for this cart is still back in Roseville, but all the other motors are here. The 250's here, the spare Vortex is here, the RVS, I think the air-cooled engines are here. The spare flathead that Jerry Rivley's pops gave to Pops. We're praying for you. I hope you're feeling better since the test day. He wasn't completely up to snuff. We start just pack it all in, man. Just pack it in for now, and we'll get to moving it around later. Tires, I got tires coming out my rear, man. They're everywhere. Some of it, used stuff, but a whole bunch of new. I probably got 5 or 6 sets of new tires for every go-kart we own. Just a bunch of stuff. I don't know how well it's going to turn out back here because the light switch is up front. Our mixing cabinet that we've got all of our goods in, fiberglass, spray paint, and all that stuff. Here our side panel molds, our nose cone mold, all the old nose cones that we had laying around, a Frisbee old stallion, a Man of War old stallion, and then this, I don't know what this is, probably a new concept nose or something there. It needs a bunch of work, but we're going to use it as a model if we're going to make something new. We got carbon, we've got glass mat, we've got, we got the big roll of biaxial, bunch of other stuff. We got the can here that's got the flow media. We got some, I think this is 10 ounce roving or cloth. And then we've got the scrim cloth here. This stuff is like I don't even know what the weight measurement is. It's paper thin. It's really nice for doing final stuff, final coat of glass. It makes it nice and smooth and uniform and nice to look at. Haven't used that in a while. Used to use it on the seats when we used to do a lot of the enduro seats. So there you go. We got our plastic that we're going to hang as our partition here. Right now we just had to pack stuff in. I'm going to paint the walls and the ceiling at least on this half before we can do anything in here. So there's going to be a lot of move it over here so we can work over there, move it back over there so we can work over here. It's going to be like that out in the big room here too as well. Although we've got a couple of things sitting where we want them. We're a long way from being ready to do any work out here, you know. We've got till April. So we need to get it at least, I mean, if we got to move things around, we got to move things around. But this thing's got to be ready to go. Luckily, I found me a powder coat in place within about 15 minutes of here out in the country that we can have when we're ready to go. We can have the new powder, we can take it down, have it powder coated, have a new color put on. We're getting rid of the Nerfs. We're getting some new Unico pods. We've got the white Unico pods to go with our white bodywork that we bought the blue sticker kit for. So orange chassis, white bodywork with blue, all dark blue metallic all over it like our truck and our trailer, you know. And that way we can put our own stickers on. It's just plain. We can put our own, because, you know, you put stickers on here and they don't stick very well. So yeah, we got new Nerfs coming from, I think from Margay, that'll hold the Unico pod. So we're going to cut this off, metal finish that down, metal finish that ace, and then probably use this welded on out here whatever the span is. When we get the new Nerfs, we'll do that. We're also thinking heavily about getting rid of these seat struts. What we'll do is we'll take this seat out and see how our NEK seat fits in here. Maybe even, I don't want to bolt it down if we're going to remove these, but I'm thinking about using the aluminum, the billet aluminum chassis clamp on seat strut deals, right? Said they were just like the ones we got for the 125 that's upstairs. Been looking at those already, and I like that idea. I really do. They can be straight up and down, and then you can put pre-bent pieces of 3/4 inch tubing in there. We call our buddy Ed down at Jaguar and have him bend up whatever we need. I don't know. It's just when you start bending and moving these things, they generally crack and break anyway. I can't believe the age of this cart looks like it hasn't even been welded. Hasn't broke. So we'll have to see. If our seat fits right in without too much trouble, we'll probably just leave it the way it is. After we get the Nerfs hooked up, from there, I think we're done with any kind of fabrication. And then we'll go ahead and get it over there so they can sandblast it and powder coat it orange for us. Rear bumper, of course, the fast guys are saying this is the road racing bumper to have. You don't want that plastic. But the plastic, like this here, it just looks more modern. I don't care if it's faster. We're going to be playing with this thing. So there you go. We got our hands full. We got our garage just about full. As you can see, we started putting stuff up. Spent 5 hours, and I was feeling it, man. 5 hours up there. I'm still feeling that. I think I got some kind of nerve issue going on down through my back, through my butt a little bit. But with heat, it gets better. As you can see, we did between the ceiling and that 2x10 or whatever it is, and then between the soffit and the insulation on the wall, all the joints that had big gaps, went across here first, finished all that, then got up here about 1:15, and by the time we came all the way around and I was here, my legs hanging off, completely spent 5 hours. 5 hours on my hips, on my back, you know, with your head, because you can't sit straight up in there. So it was a mess, but we got it done. We started putting some things away up there. As you can see, the wife has got a load of her junk that we're just going to stuff up there. We've already got the 125 chassis up there. We've got the 250 Anderson up there with the one-piece body that Ted Stefke gave us. And we've got a lot more stuff in boxes here that are going to go right up into storage. Everything for the 250 is going to go up there. Everything for the 125 is going to go up there. The motors and everything. That way, when we're ready to pull something down and to work on it, we have everything we need and it's all in the same space. And it leaves our cabinetry open for current stuff that we're working on, right? So, got a big job. It's just starting, man. It's just starting. We've finally got the functionality of the place up to where we can get it going, right? I mean, we need to get the heat plumbed correctly before it gets too darn cold. But it's like I told Bob, we'll be inside with the door closed with 20 degrees or 10 below outside, snow and cold. We'll have the heat on, and we'll be working on the place, inside the place, as much as we need. Right now, we really need to get Sherry's boss or somebody over there working on this electrical stuff and get it going. The sooner we get the lights up and all the electrical to run all this stuff, the sooner we can start packing things away and making this a workable area. So there's your update, brought to you by Past Diners. Past Diners out on historic Woodward Avenue, just north of 12 mile? 13 mile. 12 or 13 mile. You can find them at pastdiners.com. Pastdiners.com. All your scale, automobile, racing, memorabilia available online. So go visit Steve and Pops and everybody there at pastdiners.com. Or you can stop in on a Saturday and they do cars and coffee. I don't even think Steve drinks coffee, but they got coffee. And Jan, not Pam, Jan makes the scones, and I'll tell you from personal experience, they are fantastic. Stop in and see them and look around. It's a really cool. You can spend hours just looking at all the stuff they've got in there for sale. So thanks, Steve. Thanks, everybody, for looking in. And it's going to be a long winter, but we've got a lot to do. So it's going to fly right by. It'll be April before you know it. And hopefully, God willing, right, if the world doesn't blow itself up, we'll be playing with some go-karts in April, right? Hang in there. It'll get better. It'll get better, I promise. Look, we got go-karts out in the China shop. It don't get no better than that.